the challenge seemed quite stressful. Your timer was coming down right to the wire. You had 4 action figures to collect. Did you manage it?
All right, welcome to A Long Time Ago with me, Adam, joined by Martin, who is about 5 hours away from going on holiday. Is that right?
Yes. Can't wait.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Hence why he didn't make it to Echo Base. But you know, I have no sympathy because you're going to Florida, so you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But did you? You must have been gutted that you couldn't make it to Echo.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've obviously been busy editing the Echo Base video, and I finally got to see it a few hours ago for the first time because you kept all the footage to yourself, so it would be a surprise for me. And just having watched it, I have to say it looked absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to hear some stories that you've got from the trip because I don't know why, but it just looked extra special, and it looked like some of the merchandise this time was just out of this world compared to previous times.
It did seem like there were new things about, and it certainly felt bigger. You know, they obviously opened up into the second room, which was pretty cool. They didn't have loads in there, but it was definitely worth a little walk around. But in general, yeah, mad.
Obviously, we see in the video that you met a ton of of people from the community, and I was just wondering, you know, was there anyone that you met that we didn't see in the video?
Who did I? Well, Scott was Scott Whitehouse, long time viewer. He
Cool.
And he comments a lot. So yeah, he actually kept me company in the queue, which was pretty awesome because I was standing there like a loner without you. And he spotted me from up the top and came down, and we were just chatting about things. It was really, really good times.
Cool.
Also, who else? Nick, only one Kenobi.
Oh yeah, cool.
Managed to meet him briefly. But yeah, and then everyone in the video. Do you remember? I think it was in our last Echo Base video that we did. One of our viewers, Andrew, who showed us his graded Boba Fett.
Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, it's in the video.
I bumped into him as well again, and he this time picked up a graded Ewok. I cannot remember which one, I'm afraid, but yeah, it was good to see him and see what he's been up to in terms of his collecting. But
cool.
Yeah.
I say, did you manage to get rid of all those stickers?
Do you know what? I got rid of a few, but I completely forgot that I had them on me. So if anyone wants a sticker, we'll be sending them out if you want them. But I managed to get rid of a few, like I said. Yeah. Wasn't ideal. Yeah,
you were too busy trying to remember other stuff.
I was so busy, and I was absolutely exhausted by the end of it. You can see, like, I look like a broken man at the end of the video, to be honest.
No. You did seem. I mean, you were there for a good 4 hours, I reckon. You know, and that's probably the longest.
Probably longer, to be honest.
Oh, really? Wow. But even though you were tired and stuff, it looked like you had a good time. And I have to say, I'm highly jealous that I couldn't go. But hopefully next one, I'll definitely be going.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. That should be sometime in October, is it? I think.
Usually, yeah, it's sort of end of October, is it, or beginning of October, something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it looks like fun was had by all. And I know. I obviously couldn't help but notice when you popped in to see Drew at Collector's Displays, he had the cabinet. And it was full with all the GW acrylic loose graded. Well, they weren't graded, but yeah, it looked amazing.
The acrylic, cases there. It looks really good. You're in for a treat when that thing's full. It's a real centerpiece. You know, it's going to make the room look so good.
Yeah, I need to get back on that. That's been on the back burner for a while.
Do you know what? Looking at it though, it looks like it's coming along pretty well. I don't know what we're up to number wise now, but it's getting there. There's not many spaces left to fill.
No.
But anyway, back to Echo. Yeah.
I was gonna say, any stories that you didn't tell me, or any adventures you got up to?
Well, I mean, the the biggest adventure, I suppose, was the challenge, wasn't it? We'll get to the pickups on that. That was a really cool idea, like a mad scavenger hunt, trying to find random people. And to be honest, I really enjoyed it, and it got quite intense at one point. I'm not going to lie, I felt like I was really running out of time, and well, we'll see how I did in a minute, but.
Absolutely. I mean, I have to apologise. The Emperor couldn't make it this evening. He said he had a bit of a sore throat, but
yeah.
But
well, that was your appearance for the video, at least. So you did make it to the video.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin was the Emperor, by the way, for those of you that didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Emperor, you're going to love this. So the first person that I bumped into was the fourth person I had to find in the challenge, which was Stu. I found him too early, but he gave me a little Emperor, so that was quite cool.
Sweet. Oh,
cool. Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
We now have matching ones.
Yeah, there he is. Martin's only loose stuff. So yes. So the challenge then. Should we get into the challenge?
Yeah. So I guess the question that I want answered more than anything, obviously I'm really interested to see what you picked up away from the challenge, but the challenge seemed quite stressful. Your timer was coming down right to the wire. You had 4 action figures to collect. Did you manage it?
Well, I think it was about half an hour in before I'd even picked up a figure. So I did plan, like I said in the video, I thought I was going to get the clue, then get that figure, then get a clue and the figure, clue, figure. And looking back at the footage, I went past all the figures, God knows how many times, and didn't pick them up because I hadn't started the challenge at that point. So yeah, it did get stressful. Did I complete it in time? It's tricky. It's probably debatable, to be honest. I imagine I ran over a few minutes. And did I collect all the figures? That's the other question, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, before you go there, we could actually say that I should have really given you 66 minutes, considering it was the Emperor who gave you the challenge. So it should have been 66 minutes. So actually, if you could go over a few minutes, let's just say you managed it. But are we giving it away there? Did you collect all 4 figures if you said you managed it?
Well, let's see, shall we? We'll let the viewers decide on how I've done anyway. I think leave that in the comments. Okay. So I'm going to start with this guy because, well, it's pretty standard. Clone Trooper.
Phase 2 Clone
Trooper. That was one of them. Phase 2 Clone Trooper.
Tick.
Is that going to stay standing? The Bossk.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a nice little bonus meeting you got.
Bonus appearance. Yeah.
It's a nice Bossk that as well.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what line it's from. 1997.
Oh, that would be Power of the Force then, I would guess.
It's good, but he doesn't stand up. Well, there you go.
No. That's not staying there.
What was? Yeah, you'll see him drop in a minute. What was the what were the other ones? So there was a Jabba's Palace Denizen, wasn't there?
Yeah, Jabba's Palace Denizen. Yeah. Oh, come on!
I got Gamguard.
Oh, you got a classic Gamguard. That is amazing. Well done. Yeah.
£2. £2.
Wow. What's his horns like? Are they pretty rubbed?
They are a little bit. Yeah. His right one is, but otherwise not terrible condition. But
that's good.
Yeah, £2 for that guy. Just need to get the axe for him.
Yeah.
Is that staying? Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Let's get over to our pickups then. To be fair, looking around for protocol droids. Now, obviously, you'd put that one in there first because you know my love for C-3PO, or not so much as the case is. All I could find were classic C-3POs, and they were all, unless they were complete beaters, they were at least. Complete beaters were about £7, and everything else was like 15 to 20. I was
I'm
like, I just
shocked.
don't really want to spend that much on a C3PO.
No.
So
I'm shocked you couldn't pick up a C3PO, a modern day C3PO though. For you usually
well,
see them everywhere, don't you?
I saw an episode 1 C3PO, all of the wires exposed and everything, which was like 2 or 3 quid. But
Yeah.
even that one, I was like, I don't want that. So I was on the lookout. However, I did get a couple of pickups. So
We're moving on to pickups. Well, before you do on to pickups, before you do, did you enjoy the challenge? And was it too much? I'm just thinking for future. Was it a bit too over the top compared to our normal challenges, or was it something we should probably try and think of doing again in the future?
let's let the viewers decide on that one.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
as much I enjoyed it, but it
Mm.
was quite overwhelming, and sometimes I quite like to sort of enjoy the day a little bit more. But
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
averse to a little challenge. It's always good
No.
fun.
And
Yeah.
also, while we're on the subject, can I also say a big thank you to Drew, to Des T,
Yeah.
to Stu, to Tim, Boss Bounty,
Yeah.
inadvertently.
Yeah, not Stu.
No, not Stu. Stu let us down. No, I'm joking,
Yeah.
Stu. And of course, Dan at Another League Toys.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much, guys. You
Yeah.
did me a massive favour giving those out to Adam. So yeah, cheers,
Yeah.
guys. So yes,
It was
on
a
to
great
pickups.
it was a great idea. Well, let's see. Did I complete the challenge? You tell me. There's a protocol droid. I had this in my bag before I'd even started the challenge, and I completely forgot. So I was looking around for this protocol droid, and it got near the end of the challenge,
Wow.
and it turns out, Wizard of Oz style, I had it all along.
Well, then you passed the challenge, didn't you?
I passed the
That's it.
challenge.
You did. You
Yeah,
completed the challenge, and you did it
yeah.
without adding it to the timer as well. So
Well, yeah, I
yeah,
suppose, yeah, because I got it pre-challenge. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm in it for this guy,
yeah. I'm
but
surprised you
yeah,
picked
when
that
I
up.
picked it up, really,
Yeah,
I really
yeah. I
like
can't.
this, and
Yeah,
that, that,
yeah.
um,
Mm.
that, no,
Yeah, no. Well, it's just the character, Dr. Aphra. I can't stand her. I think she's one of the worst characters ever. A lot of people love
oh,
her, and
okay,
that's fine. But for me
yeah,
personally, I can't stand her. In some of the comic books that she's in, she stands there and she gives Darth Vader lip in these comics. I mean,
yeah.
who
I've
in
heard
their
this
right
story
mind?
from you before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't get over that. And, not General, sorry, Admiral Ozzel and Captain Needa, they gave him a
They
little
go,
bit of lip, and look what happens.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't abide
Well,
Dr. Aphra.
look,
So
we know the reason that I've got it. That little
well, it's
set,
the droid. Yeah, it's
and
the
it's
droid.
this the
Yeah,
astromech droid. It's
yeah.
pretty
I do
cool.
like those vintage collection 3-packs though. I do think they're really nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean,
that one's not too bad.
yeah.
I picked you something up, Martin.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I picked up a couple of these little books. Now
Oh,
these are
cool.
just, well, they're variant checklists. So I know you've got the
Ooh.
Red 5 book, but these have actually got little tick boxes in, so you can just go on through and tick off the ones that you want if you want to start collecting the variants as well.
Oh, wow.
Look at the back. Collect all
Oh,
700.
is that really what it says? 700.
700. So yeah, so I'll send one of these to you. I've got one. Just
Yeah, that's
because.
awesome. Yeah, because when
Yeah.
I finish my graded collection, I'll probably have a look at some variants of particular favourites.
Maybe
Like
loose this time though, right?
maybe loose. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're not.
Maybe.
Once the grade's completed, I'm not going down there again. It's getting too expensive. But that's
Yeah.
brilliant. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
no. It didn't cost a lot. But don't think too much into that. Don't look too much into that. And last pickup I've got in the video, you saw me
Yeah.
chatting with Demon
Ooh.
Hunter Bricks.
Yeah,
So I
that
picked
was
up
awesome.
a little Luke's Return of the Jedi saber kit.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
excited
really
to do
cool.
that for another video at some point. But I
Yeah.
was really I really loved the look of those little, all
Mm.
of the things that he had on his display. I think
Yeah.
they're awesome. And the guy, his name was Adam. Yeah, really nice to sort of chat to him, and
Yeah.
and see everything that he's got and find out more about it. So yeah, that was my final pickup.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
saw that store and I thought, the thing, you know, I always gravitate towards Count Dooku's lightsaber because I love Count Dooku's
Mm.
hilt, and
Yeah,
that was the
same.
one I was like,
I was
I really like that.
toying with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there was also another in the video. There was another Count Dooku Master Replicas
Mm.
lightsaber that was up for
Yeah.
auction. I think that's in
Yeah,
the
and that was
upcoming Vectis auction.
it was on the Vectis. Vectis had a stand there this time.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I went through all of that Vectis auction yesterday, and I put in about 8 bids for things on
Oh
the
God.
auction.
Classic.
But I'm away on holiday when the auction happens, so I put in my maximum bid on these 8 items, or 8 lots, I should say, because there's not one item in each of them. But
Did you bid on the Count Dooku hilt? Or
no,
do
that
we
was
have
like
to save that for another video?
no, that was a starting price of like 500 quid. I mean, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things in Star Wars that you know, in collecting wise, that you wish you'd picked up when they first came out. And
Mm,
those Master Replica hilts are one of those things. Along
yeah.
with the San Diego Comic-Con Death Star vintage collection um,
Yep.
exclusive that they brought out. I mean, I remember seeing that
Yeah.
about 10 years ago online for, I think it was £300 or something like that, or £350, and I'd say to Steph,
Yeah.
"That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that sort of money," you know. And now I think, you know, 2,000,
Oh, what a
£1,500,
mistake.
you know.
Yeah.
But there you
Yeah.
go. That's collecting for you,
There you
isn't it?
go.
So,
That's right. You never know, do you? So
yeah. Oh, so there's one thing I saw in a video that you picked up, and I thought, oh, I hope he gets that. And it was this silver anniversary R2D2.
mm,
It
yeah.
was all silver, but it had sort of like a light blue paint on it as well. I think it was
That's
sort of
right,
a
yeah.
turquoisey
There were
paint.
quite yeah, there were a few of those there, but,
Mm.
and I toyed with getting it, but, I think by the end of the challenge and by the end of my pickups, I was like, "No, no,
Yeah,
not now. I'm just too tired." But it's on my to buy list. It's on my wish list, if you
okay,
like.
excellent,
Yeah. So
excellent stuff.
one day.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
excellent. So yeah, you had a really good time, and I'm not jealous
Yeah.
at all.
No. Well, I no sympathy. You're about to go to Florida, so
Yeah, I
yeah.
suppose, but Echo Base is
Yeah.
still Echo Base.
That's true. Yeah. Well, yeah. With that, anyway, I wish you a safe trip.
Cheers, mate.
Get over to Galaxy's Edge and enjoy everything there is to do over there. I'm sure
Yeah.
there'll be a few videos coming from that from your end, hopefully, and then I can have a few weeks rest.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed our Echo video. If you haven't watched that, why? Go back and watch that. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one. We'll see you later.